my name is Helene and I'm here today to talk about endings. More specifically, I'm going to talk about endings in books and how an ending can either make or break a story. The thing that got me started thinking about this subject is a conversation I had with a co-worker the other day about bookish endings. She said to me that whenever she reads a book, if she doesn't like the ending, then the book is just crap. She doesn't like the book at all. She will get frustrated with all of the story because of that crappy ending. And that got me thinking, because I was rather surprised. I'm of a different opinion, and I told her that if I didn't like an ending, it doesn't ruin the book for me. Sometimes it does if all of the book was crap. But if I like the story and the characters, then the ending doesn't really matter to me because I still got the reading experience that I wanted. But of course, a great ending to a great book is always the best way to go. So I just had a discussion about that, and it really got me thinking, and it makes me want to know, what do you guys think about bookish endings? Can they make or break a book? Do you feel like all of the book is rubbish if you don't like the ending, or are you more like me? And I do realize that we all have different opinions as to what makes a great ending. In my opinion, a great ending is an ending that surprises me, or it could be an ending that wraps up things beautifully. Sometimes I don't like it when an ending is way too predictable. Without further ado, I thought that I would share you some books which have some great endings in my opinion, as well as some books whose endings disappointed me. So let's start with the books that I feel have a great ending because it either surprised me or it wrapped up things beautifully or whatever. First we have Far from the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy, and obviously I'm not going to tell you how it ends, because that would be very ridiculous, but I really liked this ending. It was shocking and surprising, and it also wrapped up things beautifully, so it had everything in my opinion. The Girl Who Played with Fire by Stieg Larsson. This is the second book in the Millennium trilogy by Stieg Larsson, the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. And to be honest, I don't remember if this is the book whose ending I really like. I think it is. And this ending is just, it has stuck to my mind. I still think about it nowadays. It is the perfect ending to a very creepy thriller series. I also have The Persian Pickle Club by Sandra Dallas, and this is one of those books where I thought that the book in itself was interesting, but not interesting enough. But the ending made me love this book. And yeah, I can't tell you anything else besides from that. Then we have a young adult novel, and that is Winger by Andrew Smith, which I read about 2 years ago, and I believe that this is the young adult novel I have read that has the best ending. Seriously, I love it. It is shocking, it is so good, it is poignant, and I just love it. I also really love the ending of Anna Karenina, and if you have read this book, you know what I'm talking about. And the last book I have found whose ending really impressed me is Empire Falls by Richard Rousseau. And I'm not talking about the last 2 pages in this one, I'm talking about the last 100 pages, which really surprised me and I loved it. Now let's move on to the books which I feel didn't have the best ending. Either the ending disappointed me, or I didn't feel like it wrapped up things the way I wanted for it to wrap up. But at the same time, I still really loved these books. They were amazing. The plot and the characters were really good. But the ending wasn't very good in my opinion. I only found 3 books, which is good, I think. First we have Tipping the Velvet by Sarah Waters, which, as I said, has a great story, some great characters, and also a great plot development, but the ending didn't live up to that greatness in my opinion. Next we have The Little Friend by Donna Tartt, another absolutely amazing and beautiful book. But this ending really got to me, and I can't tell you too much, but I was so frustrated with this one, and I still am. So this one remains my least favorite by Donna Tartt, even though I still really loved it. Last but not least, we have Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, which once again has an ending that didn't really work for me, but I still love the book because this is an amazing piece of work. And please don't refrain from reading it just because I didn't really like the ending, because it's still a masterpiece. And that's the end of my little discussion. I would very much like to know what you think of endings, if you feel like they can either make or break a book, or if you just don't really care. And also you can give me some suggestions to books that you feel have a great or a not so great ending, but just don't spoil anyone in the comments, please. Have a great day everyone, and thank you so much for watching. Happy reading and bye bye!